Pursuit of happiness.
Okay, pursuit of happiness.
I'm sorry, and managing time.
Not two, only one. Time, somebody else has it, so let's do the happiness, okay? I'm sure somebody has time I went through here. So anyway, pursuit of happiness, I wrote a book in 1999, which is about 12 years ago, called 7 Steps to Lasting Happiness. Okay? I'm going to get a quick rundown on that, 7 Steps to Lasting Happiness. Step 1 is discover yourself. If you don't know what you want, if you don't know why you want what you want, if you don't know how you're going to lead your life, you'll never be happy, because you don't know what happiness looks like. So define what happiness looks like to you. That's the first step. Okay? Which means having a personal vision, which means having a personal mission. We have business vision, mission, but we don't have personal. Do you have a family mission? Do you have a family vision? I had a client in Africa who hired me. He was my corporate client, and then he hired me to work with his family, husband, wife, and 2 kids. And we sat down and we created a family mission. Why not? I mean, most of the problems in family happen, you know why? Because people focus on problems. If there's a problem, we focus on the problem, and the problem gets bigger. But if you had a common vision, what we want as a family, then a problem happens, we ask, how is this problem going to help us get to our vision or our mission? The energy goes into solution. So instead of the problem being between us, the problem is before us. Can you imagine? Problem is between us, we are fighting. Either you win or I win. But instead, if I come here and say, hey, the problem is right there, we're partners. Let's focus on the problem. When we are both working together, the whole thing changes. Right? So the idea is having a clear vision, what you want, clear mission, what you want, helps. For example, in my case, my personal mission is to shine my light and inspire others to shine their light. So today, if I don't shine my light, I lost my purpose. If I don't inspire you to shine your light, I lost my purpose. My mission also is to be a loving father, a loving husband, a loving son, and a loving human being. If I'm a good husband to my wife, I'm a good father to my children, I'm a good son to my parents, and I'm a good human being, that's my mission. If I do something wrong against this, I have a problem. So, discover yourself, step 1. Step 2, even when you have a clear vision, even if you have a clear mission, even if you have a family vision and mission, even corporate vision, problems will come. There are no ifs, there are no buts, there are no ends about it. Life will never be without problems. What do you do then? Step 2, maintain positive attitudes. Happiness is not a set of circumstances. Happiness is a set of attitudes. Napoleon had power. He had a beautiful wife. He had money. He had everything a man craves for in life. And yet, before he died, he said, I have not known 6 happy days in my life. Helen Keller was blind. And yet, before she died, she wrote, I found life to be so fulfilling, so wonderful. A classic example is not what you have that makes you happy. It's what you are. Happiness is not an outside factor. Happiness is an inside matter. Step 2, maintain positive attitude. Step 3, hone your life skills. Be a good leader. Work with pride. Go the extra mile. Be balanced. When you hone your life skills, you feel more efficient, more effective, more engaging, more empowering, and you get the results. Step 4, build healthy relationships. Build healthy relationships at work, at home, everywhere. When you have good relationships, you know, when a husband and wife have a fantastic relationship, a big problem is small problem. When they have a poor relationship, a small problem is big problem. So it's not the problem that's the problem. It's a relationship. At work, if you have good relationship with your partners, with your colleagues, work is easy. You have a poor relationship, everything is a problem. With your customer, you have a fantastic relationship, things get done quickly. If you make a mistake, the customer will forgive you because you have a fantastic relationship with them. A poor relationship, you make one mistake, they'll make a big deal out of it. So step 4, build healthy relationships. Step 5, let ethics and values be your guide. Come on in this little room here. Let ethics and values be your guide. Meaning, if you cheat, if you lie, if you hurt people, you can't be happy. You cannot be happy hurting other people. You see, temporary happiness you can have. Temporary happiness you can have, but not lasting happiness. So let ethics and values and principles, it's the ground which you stand. If your ground which you stand is not strong, you build a big building, you're going to fall down because the foundation is weak. Step 6, awaken your spirituality. Material life is temporary. You're born and one day you'll die. And by the way, you were born with a 0. Right? You're born with a 0, naked. Then you started gathering zeros. From 0 to $10,000. Now $100,000. Now I'm $1 million. Now I'm $2 million. Then I'm $10 million. So you keep adding zeros. And then you die with a 0. All your life you gathered more zeros and then you go with a 0. Come with 0, go with 0. And that's why step 7 is about enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Happiness is not tomorrow. Happiness is not yesterday. Happiness is now. If in this 5-star hotel we're talking wisdom and we're not happy, when are you going to be happy? You will never be happy. Happiness is not a destination. Happiness is a journey.